Welcome back to another episode of Sippin' Soda with Savalle. I am here in a classroom of somebody who I can say I love. I love this person. Literally love them. Had my family on last week, love them, and I'm continuing with the trend. We have another family member who I work with. I am in the room of the one, the only, great teacher, great coach, great man. Give it up, Mr. Threet, everybody. Mr. Threet, or as I should. Oh, God.
Love this guy.
My brother-in-law. I married his baby sister. How do you feel about that?
Oh, you want the truth?
Yes.
I was, my whole life I've always been praying for a good brother. Actually, when my mom was pregnant,
Yeah.
every night it was like a bedtime prayer battle between my sister Tammy and I. And I'd always try to get the last word. I was really wanting a brother, and I got a sister. So then I figured it out. She's going to get married one day,
Yeah.
and then I'll get a brother. So it worked out for me because I got a great sister, and I got a great brother-in-law.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. I like this guy. Coach Threet, Mr. Threet, I call him brother. Got you some lemonade.
Thank you.
Like lemonade? Feel free to crack it open. Zero sugar. We're staying healthy today. Check out you. Talk about when you were a little kid. Always wanted a brother. There you are.
Yep, 1986.
Buzz cut.
Yeah, that was the style.
Who's that? That's not my father-in-law. That's not your dad. There, you have a great family, but we'll get to that in a few minutes. Who is that guy you're with?
That is the three-time NASCAR champion, Darrell Waltrip.
You're a Waltrip. NASCAR.
Yeah.
This guy.
Kevin Harvick.
Kevin Harvick. Don't know much about NASCAR. I've sat with you on the couch. I ask you questions sometimes about NASCAR. I paint the picture. I'm at the Threet house. I say NASCAR's on TV. Him and his dad are watching NASCAR. And I try to ask questions because I'm into sports, but I'm not into NASCAR. Ask him a question, no response. So into the race. Why do you like NASCAR? They just drive in circles, right?
Well, there's a few reasons. Number one, as a kid, I was hanging out with my dad and my uncles. So when you get to spend quality time with people you love, it's great memories. And then I got to meet my favorite driver, and he was an awesome guy. Took a picture of me, bought me breakfast. I got to hang out with him. Not many kids get to meet their childhood hero. They mailed it to me, he autographed it, and a lot of good old Southern boys back in the day.
Absolutely.
In NASCAR. But
what am I missing though? Like they're just cars going into. What am I missing? I like sports. I like tackling. I like scoring more points than the other team. What am I missing with NASCAR? Tell the people, why should I like NASCAR?
Well, it's more of an event like when you're there live. It's like hearing those roaring engines, seeing the crashes and the intensity. That's a lot of fun, and seeing the thing up close. It's something you have to experience in person. It's definitely something better live than watching it on TV.
We should probably go.
Yeah, let's do it.
You heard it here first. Uncle Pat is going to pay for a ticket for me and take me to a NASCAR event. I can't wait to go. Speaking of your background, you're part Japanese
That's right.
and part Tennessee.
That's right.
It's a weird combo. Part Japanese, part Tennessee. How'd that happen? It involves your parents, who I love. Tell me a little bit about the family. They're such great people.
Well, my parents both were born and raised in Tennessee, and my grandmother, she's 100% Japanese. My grandfather was in the military and was stationed over in Japan, and they met and they got married, and that's how I got the Japanese. And my grandfather was from Tennessee.
And if you see your father around here a lot, what do these kids know him as? They don't know him as father-in-law Pat. What do they know him as?
Bubba.
Absolutely, Bubba. What's one thing we should know about Bubba?
Bubba is like a MacGyver for our younger audience. That's somebody who can fix anything. That's always been how my dad is. He's a doer. He can make things happen, and he's great with his hands, and he's got a big heart.
Big heart. Big heart, big heart. You got all the sports stuff around here. You're a sports guy.
Mm-hmm.
You used to play sports before you coached sports.
I did.
I know that because if you go to Mr. Threet's house, he'll break out the VHS tape and show you his highlight tape. What's that highlight tape? That highlight tape is of you doing what?
Of me doing what? Well, I have a football highlight tape.
Football highlight tape. Where'd you play football?
Warren Woods Tower.
Position?
I was a center. I got to touch the ball every play. You know, you always want to get your touches. And then I also played some defensive end.
What's your best play? Titan history, Warren Woods Tower, Coach Threet's top highlight.
Well, I'd have to say the top one was getting a sack fumble in Game 9 against the Cuzno Patriots, who was our rival. And we knocked them out of the state playoffs, and we were the first team in school history to make it.
And now your playing days are done. You've transitioned into coaching. It seems like you've coached at a couple schools. I'm not going to go through your whole history. Whatever school you go to, you have success. You had success here at Lakeview. You went away for a while. Okay. You went away. You went to another school, a rival school. You brought some success there. Now you're back. It says here that you've taken us, not you, but you and the team have made the playoffs 6 years in a row. And we haven't made the playoffs much before you were here. So what do you attribute that to, all this success in the last 6 years?
We have great kids that work hard and they come from good families, and it's hard work and it's dedication, and that also is hard work done by my assistant coaches and myself, and we're just blessed to have really good people here at Lakeview.
That's great. That is great. And you were a wrestler.
I did do that for 2 years, yes.
You were a wrestler in high school. Have you ever coached wrestling here at the high school, in Lakeview?
I did a year or two of Jefferson Patriots,
Oh yeah.
but never officially at Lakeview High School.
You know who else was a wrestler?
Who's that?
6th grade. Trampoline Wrestling Association.
You?
Heavyweight champ. Yeah. Me and
Really?
my buddies on the trampoline. I'd go off the roof with the big elbow drop. Different type of wrestling. Your wrestling is more in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was more high flying off the top rope.
Okay.
In fact, go ahead, put me in a move. I'm going to show, sometimes Coach Threet and I, when we have holiday parties or something, sometimes he thinks he's stronger than me because he's a little bigger than me, a little bit, he's got these big arms. But I'm going to show you how to escape any move that he might put me in. So go ahead, what do you want? Nelson?
Are you really wanting this?
Oh, put it on, put it on. Not too hard though.
Hold on.
Okay.
Right here, okay? And you
Yep.
kind of grip the chin, and then you're right here. And you
In
really,
this case, when I'm like this, what I'm gonna do is sweep through. I'm gonna sweep through in here, and I'm here, and I'm right over the top. And then I'm coming through, and I'm down. And okay, bro.
you good? You good?
Yeah, that was
I didn't think that was a good idea.
if the referee was here, he would have given me a point, a legal chokehold, right?
No,
Felt like us joking.
I was cupping the chin.
Okay, can you see the stars? Usually I'm right out of that, but okay, I haven't. If you were in the squared circle with me, it would be a different story. Man, I'm sweating all of a sudden. Okay, we see each other a lot at holidays. You put me in the wrestling moves. We usually wrestle. I beat you. Sometimes you beat me, but you're pretty good on the grill. Holiday parties, birthday parties. Tell us about that chicken you make. I've never said this to your face. I'm going to say it right now. You make my favorite chicken.
Well, thank you. I have to give a lot of credit to Weber Grills,
Sure.
and also to my wife, because she marinates it. There's a lot of work that goes into that stuff. It's just not, it's like being an athlete. You can't just show up on game day and hope to be good. Sometimes you got to prepare it a day in advance, marinate it, get it ready.
Sports analogies with Coach Threet. Family, wife, you got a ton of kids.
Yeah,
Like 15 kids. How many kids do you have?
4.
4.
Four.
Those are my nieces and nephews. Good kids.
Thank you.
You've done a good job there. Any parenting advice? A lot of our audience are young people who will be parents one day. What would you say to give them some parenting advice?
Discipline is love.
That's right.
That's right. And if you don't have some discipline, then you're going to have some bratty kids. So you don't want that, 'cause that's a lot of work.
Timeout corner.
Yeah, yeah. Timeout, that was a good thing.
At my wedding, your sister's wedding, we danced.
We did.
Not me and you, but we danced as a bridal party. First dance for my wife and I was Michael Jackson's Thriller.
I remember that.
You were in the background. We practiced in my backyard.
That was a lot of fun.
How many, if we put it on right now, do you still know the moves?
No.
If I can, hey, Jameson, our tech guy, if we can find that clip of Coach Threet hitting the Thriller dance, we're going to put it in right now. How was that when you were dancing?
Wow. You know, that wasn't what I was hoping it would be. But, I mean, you got better. You know, we all have different gifts and talents. Like, clearly everybody saw who was the better wrestler. You know, they clearly saw there that you're the better dancer. So, I mean, we all have different things that we're good at.
We did a good job, though. That was a good time. I appreciate you taking one for the team and hitting the Thriller moves. Hopefully we can get that up and running. Last couple things here before we play a little game. You do something here at the school. Now, our kids don't know about. It's called FCA.
Mm-hmm.
And a small group to come. Tell the people what FCA is.
FCA stands for Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and it's a once-a-week meeting. We have it right here in room 143 from 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. And we have students, and they'll lead kind of a discussion and talk about their faith in Christ, and just have an opportunity to get to know the people that have the same faith as them, that are also athletes, and it's a good time seeing the kids lead it.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, this guy has so many stories here. We could talk for hours, and he's got stories on stories. Computer apps, kids, has Mr. Threet told you any stories? Yes, and you love them. We're going to go play a football game. If you know anything about football, I'm pretty good. And I think it's going to involve football, and you're a coach. Maybe maybe it's going to be 1v1. I don't know what it's going to be, but I have a feeling I'm going to dominate, as I typically do, versus Mr. Threet. So let's take it outside. Now, the first time I met you, Coach Threet, we were actually on the football field.
That's correct.
We were playing old men, coming together, playing some tag football or flag football. And I was your quarterback.
This is true.
And we didn't even know each other, but I impressed you a little bit.
You did. I was like, who's this guy with all the routes down? And
Yeah.
You did a great job.
So, I still have some of those skills.
Okay.
And I know you're a coach and all, and we're getting up there in age, but we're gonna have 2 rounds here. A distance throw and an accuracy throw. We're gonna see if I still got it or if the coach can beat the stud.
Okay.
Okay, do you wanna go first? Me go first?
I'll let you go.
Let me throw that ball, and then we'll get it back. We can kind of speed this up. This is for the distance. We got a referee down there, way down there. Here you go, Jameson. You might want to get this, because it's going to be right in here. I'm going to let this thing go. 3, 2, 1, bombs away. Boom! That had to be about 70.
Pretty good toss.
70 yards or so. Thank you, James. Bring it back now, James. Send it back.
Ooh, that was a good catch.
Thank you. It's a little wet. Might want to dry it off. Okay, now this is Coach Threet. I threw it about, I don't know, a whole field's worth, it felt like. Now Coach Threet's going to give it a try.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. I threw it from about up here. Okay, little duck, but further. You got me.
All right, accuracy.
Okay. Now we're going accuracy. James, come up here. Run up here. James, you're part of the video. We'll hustle, James. All right, now Eric, you go over there. James, talk to the camera.
Me?
Yeah, come here, real quick. Come in here.
Okay,
You were
okay.
down there. Who threw the ball further?
Mr. Threet.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm almost 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna go with you. It didn't seem like it, but okay. I'm gonna go with you. Now, see that right tree there, Coach Threet?
The one on the right, yep.
I'm gonna pretend like that's my receiver.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this ball right on his hands. Eric, this ball's going right off that tree. Okay? Be ready. Set, hit.
Nice throw. Nice throw.
Hey, over here now. All right. Anyway, right off the tree. Just like I said. Coach Threet's try. Oh!
Ooh.
Right through the uprights. What do we do for a tiebreaker? Sprint?
I need to get a little drink. You know, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
When hold on one second.
Come on, tight in here. What that was a tie. Yeah, Coach Threet, you know, has the brains. He threw it further. I threw it more accurate. But he knows football more than me. So
Can you get over here? Because I know the kids are watching and they want to see. So, I barely outthrew you.
Yeah.
But you were way more accurate than me. So there doesn't need to be a tie. I can admit you got me on this, brother, and I'm proud of you. Okay.
Hey.
But you know, one of the other things that we talked about, like when we were talking NASCAR, you're like, what are the things you love about it? And like victory lane. You know, like when you're in victory lane, you celebrate. Okay, so you just had a big win. Okay, I don't know if the odds maker would have picked you over me, but you had a great victory, and I think it would be appropriate if we like had a celebration. And what they do in NASCAR when the guy wins is they just go like this, and they give him some of that. and that was a great victory, brother. Proud of you.
Let's go, champion. I won a game. I've lost all season. I've lost. If this is what it takes, if this is what it's like to be a winner, Coach Threet, everybody.